Hi, I'm Shelley, the Youth Services Manager here at the Kent Free Library, and welcome back to Booked for the Week. This week, we thought it would be a nice idea to share some of our favorite holiday stories with you. My staff and I will be sharing our favorite Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, and Christmas stories. The first book that I've chosen to discuss is My First Kwanzaa by Karen Katz. Karen Katz is one of my favorite picture book authors, and she's done a really good job with this book. I enjoy that this book is part of a story, and it also incorporates some nonfiction information for the kids too. I think everyone will really enjoy learning about Kwanzaa through this book, and the pictures are really enjoyable too. The second book I've chosen to talk about is called The 7 Days of Kwanzaa by Melrose Cooper. This book is a take on the Christmas carol, The 12 Days of Christmas. So it goes through the 7 days of Kwanzaa, and each one brings a different activity or an item, and they go into the explanation about why it's important for Kwanzaa. The illustrations are really good in this one also, and I think families would enjoy this story together.
Hi everybody, I'm Miss Leah from the Youth Services Department at the Kent Free Library, and the holiday books I'm going to talk to you about today are Christmas stories. And one that I really enjoy, it just came out about 2 years ago, is A Tuba Christmas by Helen Wilbur. And it's about a little girl named Ava. She comes from a musical family, and she's trying to pick an instrument she likes, and she ends up loving the tuba, which, if you don't know, is the largest brass instrument that you can play. And she's just a tiny girl, so it's cumbersome. It takes a lot of breath to play and to learn, and it's hard. But at Christmas time, and maybe you've heard of these, there are concerts just for tubas and euphoniums called Tuba Christmases. And only those two instruments play in them, and Ava participates in one of those as her first concert, and she does, well, I'm not going to tell you how she does. You'll have to read it to find out. My second choice for a Christmas read is Presents Through the Window by Taro Gomi. This is not an ordinary Christmas book, and this author is kind of known for taking stories and twisting them a little bit, which are fun to me, and I hope to you too. So in this story, Santa is delivering presents, and on each page he looks through the window, just a tiny snippet of what's inside the house. And from what he sees there, he tries to pick the right present. But sometimes he gets it right, and sometimes he gets it wrong. And you think everyone's going to hate their presents, but you'll have to read it to see what really happens.
Hi everyone, my name's Miss Kaylee. I'm one of the children's librarians here, and I want to talk to you today about some Hanukkah books. So while I personally don't celebrate Hanukkah, I have several friends that do, and so I asked them for some of their favorite books that they read with their kids at Hanukkah. So the first book I want to talk to you about is I Know an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Dreidel by Karen Yakowitz. If you haven't already guessed, this is a play on the I Know an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Fly book, and it's super funny. Swap out the animals for some traditional Hanukkah decorations and food, and it gives you an idea of what this book is like. The illustrations are super cute. They're actually plays on famous art, and they're just super funny, and there's a twist ending that if you know the original story, it might catch you off guard. So I really hope you like it. I Know an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Dreidel. My second book is called Beautiful Yetta's Hanukkah Kitten by Daniel Pinkwater, and it features one of Daniel Pinkwater's characters, Yetta the Yiddish chicken. So she lives in New York City, and in this story she meets some Spanish-speaking parrots, and if you can guess, they find a kitten. And what I really like about this book is that it's multilingual. So like I mentioned, Yetta is a Yiddish chicken, and all of her text is written in English, but it's followed by Yiddish, written in the original Hebrew text, followed by some pronunciation for you. And the parrots speak Spanish. So their text is written in English, followed by Spanish, and then pronunciation for you, so you can say all of their lines without having to guess how to say them. It's a really cute story. They meet a Jewish grandmother celebrating Hanukkah who helps them take care of a kitten, and you'll have to read the rest to find out what happens.
Thanks for watching this week's Booked for the Week. In the comments below, make sure you tell us your favorite holiday story.